Hello. I don't have a timer. I need a timer. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be 4 hours, you guys. Calm the fuck down. I wanted to stream earlier because I wanted to give some of my IRL friends time to show up because they can't do the later stream time, and then none of them wanted to. Dude, imagine I have friends. I know, right? That's pretty crazy. I have like 2. I have 3. I have 3 friends. That's it. I'm hiding. Guys, I'm actually okay. Here's the thing. I'm scared. I'm scared to debut. I'm scared to show you guys. How's everyone doing? Because I'm actually terrified. What if I horns? Whoa. Whoa. Horns? Guys, what if you think I'm ugly? What if you hate me? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried you guys are gonna sit there and go, we hate you. Okay. What if I just popped up? What if I just oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. We got some eyes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see this. This is gonna be so, but I'm also terrified. Okay. I'm here. I'm here. It's me. It's me. I'm here. I'm alive. Boobs. It's not a lewd tuber model. Stop. But I love her. I love her. This is the most exciting thing. Look at, I feel like I'm so much more expressive. I feel like I've become so much more Thank you. Thank you. I love my hair. I felt really awkward. Dude, I was the worst, I think, to work with, overall. I'm not a succubus, Phoenix. I'm a Cupid. I'm a Cupid, and we'll get into that. Hold on. This is part of my design, right? It's my quiver. It's got my bows, my arrows down. You can't really see it, but down by my hip. I've got my arrows. So remember when I was talking about we were talking about Love Chinibio, and I said that I was like, okay, I'll tell you guys when you see my new model, I'll show you what was inspired, because I have a couple of things inspired by Rika's outfit, including the corset top. Okay, so what I did, let me just tell you, I gotta tell you why I'm the worst person to work with artistically. Because I sent my artist, a literal collage made out of Google images that I printed and cut out and glued onto paper. And I was like, this is what I want. You guys, okay, hold on. Let me make myself smaller so you guys get a full body shot of me. There you go. Look at that. I've got a full body. So my little socks, hold on, we're gonna zoom in really quick. They cut into the thighs a little bit, and there's a little bit of a little bit of over the top, and I love it. It's my favorite part. It is my favorite part of my model. Straight up, I got my model back, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with her. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite part, and I get so excited about it every time I see it. I'm like, yeah! Look at those thighs. Wow. Myrna's thighs. What a good time. She's got, today be the, I would if it was not a streaming account. I want to, maybe for a day I will, or a day or 2 I will. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna talk to you guys about, okay, so I'm not a fancy model, right? And I know that most people do a model thing where it's they show their reactions and stuff, but I have one, and this is the whole reason that I wanted to do this model thing. I don't have what are they called? I don't know what the hell they're called. I want to say reactions, but that's not what they are, I don't think. Face changes to the model? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, Like, you know how some people have like an angry face? I don't have a whole lot. I have, but I can, like, I have more mouth movements. So like, I feel like you guys are gonna be able to, like, see what my reactions are more. Like, I always feel really bad when I'm streaming and something sad happens. And I'm like sitting there like smiling because that was the only face my model could do. But like, my mouth movement, I can be like, look how, I can be sad now. But like, sometimes I'm like, you know, like wide smile, which is really exciting. And then also I can, like, when I'm surprised about something, it's just like, you dare to gaze upon— No, when Scara comes on screen, that's when we're using the one toggle that I do. That's what it's called! It's called a toggle! I figured it out! Okay, we're gonna use the one toggle that I got. I got this because I was like, I only have the money for one toggle and I need the one that I'm gonna use the most. So Guys, I can blush now. I can blush now! I can sit there and I could be like, guys, no, I'm not, no, I don't like Scara like that. You guys, stop telling lies about me. Stupid. Stop it. I'm so excited. I'm like more excited about it than I've ever been about anything in my life. Upon me? Stop it. It's too much. It's too much to handle. Wait, I'm gonna do my little PowerPoint, you guys. You gotta pretend to be interested in my life for 0.2 seconds. Right here. Hey guys, it's my PowerPoint. Look, okay, so I did this PowerPoint 1,000 years ago, so I don't even really remember what's on here. For anyone new watching, my name's Myrna Byron, and that is, it's Gaelic in origin. Both of them are Gaelic in origin, which is exclusively because I'm learning Gaelic at the moment. Anyway, my birthday is December 15th, I'm 21 years old, and I'm 5'2". I like to say that I'm 5'2" without the horns. So, yeah, 5'2" without the horns. And I speak English almost exclusively because I learned very little other languages. I once knew ASL. How did I get my horns? I was born with them. I was born exactly the way I am, baby. What kind of Cupid has horns? Me? That's why. Listen, man, you think of Cupid as like a little baby in a diaper, and I will tell you right now, there's all kinds of Cupids. You know like biblically accurate angels? There's Cupids that look like that. There's Cupids that look like everything under the sun, my dude. So what kind? Well, I like to consider myself an anti-Cupid because of the horns, but also a little bit because I'm just really bad at being Cupid. Okay, into lore. I'm a Cupid, you know, like magical being. Basically, Cupids play the role of fate in like romantic relationships, right? So you don't see us. We just are there. We're there, we exist. It's the whole magic arrows thing. We shoot people in the ass and they fall in love. Typically, how it goes. So there's like tons of Cupids, right? And I was training under like one of the previous Cupids. It's like an internship almost, you know, in the human world. But they were like, you're bad at your job. And I was like, I like to say that I take creative liberties with my job. I'm fantastic at it. I just don't think that the way we do things is the way things should be done. Like, we get a little list that's like, this person's soulmate. Go shoot them in the ass and then they'll fall in love, right? And it's like, you're supposed to do it that way. But I would look at people and I'd go, no, I don't think that they're good together. And so then I just would, fuck it up for everybody else. My superiors were kind of like, hey, don't do that. You're bad at your job. And I was like, well, no, I'm actually really good at my job. And they said, okay, well, you're gonna be relocated, which is fancy corporate talk for we're kicking you out and you gotta figure out how to be better at your job before we let you back in. So I was sent to Earth to do like research, you know, on how to be a good Cupid and like how people exist and fall in love and stuff. But I like it. I like it here, and I became a VTuber instead of going back to my corporate job. So now we're here, and that's the lore. It all comes down to I suck at everything. And now I'm a VTuber, which I feel like is a pretty good origin story for every VTuber. It's like, bad at something, became a VTuber. Anyway, my hobbies. I don't do a whole lot because I just don't do a whole lot. I don't know, man. I don't do things. I don't go places or do things. But I do like cosplay. I'm always like working on something. I'm always sewing things. I'm always making things. I love making things. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I don't know, man. I don't know what my hobbies are. No, I read a lot of fan fiction. I've never read a book in my life. I have so many books, and I love buying books, but I don't ever read them because I'm not in them. And if I'm not in a book, I don't want to read it, you know? So that's why I read fan fiction. And then I'm always watching stuff. Like, I'm always on YouTube. I'm always on, like, Netflix. I have stuff playing all the time because I can't focus unless I have background noise. Which is, like, it would be great for me to, like, listen to streams in the background. But, I rarely do that. I like engaging with streams. I can't sleep without background noise either. And then I play a bunch of instruments. I'm learning instruments. I have some instruments that I know. Ukulele and ocarina and guitar and piano and bass and the lyre. And I really want to learn the fiddle. I'm like, I want to save up for a fiddle because I think fiddles are great. I like playing instruments. I feel like it's very stress relieving for me to play instruments. I've always been a singer and like an entertainer, I guess. So like learning instruments has always been like a cool thing. And also I just think like people who play instruments are really sexy, and I want to be sexy. So it comes down to that most of the time. And then yeah, playing video games, which I feel like should be obvious enough. I really love playing video games. Sometimes I didn't have the time to do it, so I made it a job for myself. So now I kind of have to play video games, which is fine because I like playing video games. Now I have to have the time to do it, so it's fine. We're doing really well, honestly. My likes are, I like quill pens, swords, and handwritten letters because I want to live in a fantasy world where all of those things exist. I think there's like literally nothing better in the world than like handwritten letters. I think that's like one of the best things ever. Like, just ever. I love it. I'm such a huge fan. I'm a big roller coaster person. I like learning about roller coasters. I like fun facts, and I watch a ton of videos that's like history of theme parks and things like that. But I also really like riding roller coasters. And my favorite one right now is, what's it called? I am forgetting. Lightning Rod. It's called Lightning Rod. And it's at Dollywood in Tennessee, and it's the amount of like ragdoll physics that it forced upon my body is the cool, like, I don't know, I just had the most fun ever in the world on that. And then yeah, my favorite like food and drink items, candy I guess, is I like boba. I'm a huge boba gal. I really love it. I get Thai tea with brown sugar boba. That's like exclusively the only thing I get, but it's like my favorite, and I could drink 1,000 cups of it in a row. And then I like Brax Candy Hearts because I'm literally on crack, and it's like the closest thing to crack that I've ever gotten. And then Maltesers, which are an English, like a British candy that I like cannot find ever in America, which is so upsetting to me. I went to VidCon one year and they had a Maltesers booth, and it was the greatest year of my life. Like I won so much merch from that booth, and I won so many packets of Maltesers, and I visited that booth multiple times a day, every single day of VidCon, and it was the greatest time, and I impressed everybody there with my absolute obsession with Maltesers. And yes, it was because of Dan and Phil when I was a child. So those are things that I like, but things that I don't like, I'm afraid of birds. Like, genuinely terrified. I screamed once in a parking lot because a bird got too close to me. When I was a little kid, I was at the beach and I had goldfish and a seagull took my goldfish and my brothers went to go chase the seagull down. No! The seagull, my brothers chased the seagull down and the seagull flew at my head and attacked me and also pooped on me, and it was the single-handed most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me, and now I'm afraid of birds. So like, I've cried in public because I had to walk through a crowd of geese once. I was in a parking lot, a bird flew too close to me and I screamed. Like, it... Easy fight. Guys, why are you taking the seagull's side? What the hell? What about me? What about your streamer? I'm also afraid of bodybuilders. They just scare me a little bit. One time, one of my friends was like working to become a bodybuilder, and it was absolutely terrifying. Like, genuinely, I like stopped talking to him for a little while because I was like, I can't do that. I'm a little bit scared of them, which is why, like, I used to go to a gym that was like a bodybuilding gym because my brother went there, and then he stopped going there, and I tried to keep going there, but it was so scary because there were so many bodybuilders and I felt so small, and then they'd like grunt around me and like moan while they were lifting weights, and I was like more terrified, so I left. I was like, I'm canceling my membership today. I'm so scared. And then I never went back. Yeah, like straight up grunting and moaning, like making direct eye contact with me in the mirrors as they're lifting weights and moaning, and I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm terrified. I am afraid. Let me leave. I'm scared. And then I'm also afraid of flat rides. Like, I love roller coasters at theme parks, but I'm terrified of flat rides. But yeah. But those are like top 3 fears. I just also don't like wet sleeves. Like, thinking about it too much makes me want to die and also gag, and also makes my teeth hurt a little bit. Like wet hoodie sleeve. I can't. No, I can't think about it. And then I don't like sauce. I'm not like a sauce girl. I like barbecue sauce, and like that's pretty much it. Like I don't even like ketchup, guys. I'm not a sauce girl. And I feel like that's the single-handedly most disappointing thing about me, I think, to most people. Because I meet people and I tell them that I don't like sauce, and then they get mad at me and they're like, how do you not like sauce? And I'm like, I'm picky. I like barbecue sauce. No! Barbecue sauce is like, you know what? I like it. I can agree that sometimes it sucks. I can agree. There are some barbecue sauces that are bad. But like, for the most part, I really like barbecue sauce. It's like the only sauce that I'll eat. And then favorite games. I like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I also really love otome games. I'm gonna start like Dating Sim Saturday, where we work through dating sims. I'm very excited about it. There's a game called This World Unknown, that's why it's in parentheses right there. But that was like my first ever dating sim, and it was, I don't know, it opened my eyes to a whole world of games that I didn't know existed. And it's my favorite genre because it puts me in the story. And I like that. I like anything that puts me directly in the story, and also I get to romance people. And that's like basically what it is. So I just think, and there's some really good ones out there. I mean, there's some really stupid ones out there, but there's some really good ones out there. And we're gonna play a ton of them. Don't worry about it. Oh, is it the Horse Boy? Is it the Horse Prince one that's like from the App Store? Or is there more? Because I know there's a Horse Prince game or something where you like date a horse man. I know that's a thing. Yeah, the Horse Prince one. I also really like Kingdom Hearts. Don't ask me about the story. I do not understand the lore. It is the most confusing game I've ever played in my life. It makes no sense, but I really like the characters in it, and also I like fighting things. Genshin, of course. We don't even need to talk about why I love Genshin or how I love Genshin. That's just a thing. It just is. That's a true fact.
You dare?
And then I like Edith Finch, What Remains of Edith Finch. I like games like that. I think that they're really cool. I like how it's set up. I like how it's designed. It's really awesome. One of my favorites. And then pretty much any game that looks really good and is like a cozy game kind of thing. Bonus points if there's a romanceable option. I love games that let me romance people because I don't do that in real life. So I need to have an outlet somewhere, I guess. Genshin should let you romance anybody that you want to romance. Why don't I get to romance anybody in Genshin? Anyway, moving on to anime movies and shows. I love Studio Ghibli, all their movies. There's not a single Studio Ghibli movie that I have seen that I don't like. I also haven't seen all of them. My favorite anime of all time is Working, and I feel like I never talk to anybody that watches it because it came out so long ago, and it's also like not available literally anywhere. But I bought a DVD of all the 3 seasons, and I'm so excited about it. I'm waiting for it in the mail. I check the tracking number every single day, and I'm like, is it closer to me now? Do I get it sooner? When will it come home to me? Because I need to watch it. I will be effectively disappearing until I finish all of it. I love Working. Oh my god, Haikyuu is so good. I recommend, we talked about this. You only watch dubs, because I was gonna be like, the Haikyuu dub. The Haikyuu dub is so good. I don't think the sub would hit as well as the dub does. It's literally just like high school boys' locker room talk the entire time. I love Haikyuu dub. It's like one of my favorite things. I just love it. I love every single person in that show. These are shows where it's like I genuinely love every single character in it. And I feel like there are so many shows that I watch where it's like, you obviously can't love every character of every show because characters are written differently. But like Working, I love every single character. There's not a single character that I didn't care about in that show. Haikyuu, not a single character I don't care about. Like I love every single one of them so deeply. I also love Ouran High School Host Club. Not because of the abundance of boys. No, that's not even it. The only one I'm attracted to is Asahi. Believe it or not, it's not somebody that's mean to me. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? That's a surprise to me. I love Ouran High School Host Club. I love that show. I've seen it 26 times all the way through. I've watched the entire thing that many times. It's like a comfort thing. I keep going back to it. I have to watch it again every like couple of months because if I don't, I will die. It's like my life support. I don't know, man. But outside of like anime and stuff, I like Community because have you seen Community? Like it's so good. It's so funny. I've seen it like 3 times all the way through. I love that show. And my favorite IRL show is Pushing Daisies, which was on in like 2007, 2008, something like that. It got canceled because of a writer's strike, and it sucks because it's so good. It's got Lee Pace. It's a romance. It's like a rom-com. It's so good. It's about this guy who can. I'm not talking about the anime community. Well, I mean, I was a little while ago, but like I wanted to tell you some real life things. I'm not just anime. I like other things too. I have dimensions. I'm a person. But I like Pushing Daisies. It's about this guy who can like raise people from the dead. But if he touches them once, he can raise them from the dead, but if he touches them again, then they die again forever and he can't raise them again. And it's like, oh my god, it's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, you can't really find it anywhere, but if you ever find it, watch it. It's so good. And then my music that's literally just my Spotify Wrapped from last year. It's last year, Greta Van Fleet, One Direction, The Amazing Devil, and Jonathan Coulton, which I feel like Amazing Devil and Joko are very underground, I guess. Like, I just feel like a lot of people don't know them. Greta Van Fleet is getting more popular. Hozier, I feel like is super popular, but then I talk to people who don't listen to Hozier, and I'm like, wow, I am just on a very specific side of the internet, I guess. And then One Direction's One Direction, because genre of music I like in general, I think I listen to the most, like folky kind of music. Not like folk, I guess, but like folk leaning. I don't know. I have a playlist that my best friend made me, and it's a lot of like, it's got a lot of like folkier things on it, and it's just good. Like things that remind me of Hozier, just in general. I just like the indie, like deep sounding music. I'm a huge fan of it. And then, oh, my goals! Guys, this is very important. Okay, so my content. Obviously, it's gonna be Genshin. It's gonna be like cozy games and just honestly games that I think look interesting. I don't really have any plans. I mean, I have some plans. I wanna do Phasmophobia with friends. I just need to make friends first. Are you looking at the plushie? Okay, hold on. We'll get there, I promise. So my actual like goals, you know, branching out content. I want to do There's a story of why that's there, I promise. I want to branch out my content and do like, you know, just chatting, reactions, all kinds of stuff like that. I want to do collabs. I think that some collabs would be really fun. Just to like, I don't know, meet people. I feel like I need friends. And I feel like, I don't know, collabs might be fun. Who knows? We'll figure it out. And then when I typed this up, I typed up create a community, and you guys are already community, so like, I guess we've already accomplished one goal. I just want to like keep it growing, man. Keep the community growing, and have a great time. Yeah, no, definitely ease myself into it. I'm not gonna like out the gate collab with everybody all the time. I just want to like, I don't know, man. I just think it would be fun to play games with people sometimes. And then my silly little goals. These are goals that like I don't expect to happen, but like maybe at some point it would be really fun if they did. I want to voice act in a game, specifically Genshin, but a game. Who would be my dream collab? Dream collab kind of goes into I kind of really want to be on at some point in my lifetime. I don't know when this would happen. Maybe in the next 3 years. I want to be on Vox Akuma's like bar show or whatever, like where he like they drink and talk or whatever. But it's very specific for why I want to be there, and I'll get into that in a second. Because VTuber to VTuber with Sinovia, he's up there. I want to do a collab with Sayu so bad. He seems so funny. Really, there's a lot of like bigger VTubers and stuff. I want to voice act in a game, specifically Genshin, but like I'll take anything, really. I just think it would be really cool to like voice act in a game that I could then play on stream. I want to be a guest at a con, like a featured creator. I also think that'd be so sick. Like if I got to the point where people actually like knew who I was and wanted to meet me, that would be absolutely crazy. Like I'm already baffled that you guys sit with me and talk to me on a daily basis. Like anybody wanting to talk to me is absolutely wild. And so like that is a huge goal of mine that, you know, again, don't really expect to happen, but I'm perplexed by it. I don't understand why people hang out with me. That doesn't, like, I can't fathom that. I constantly talk to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I don't understand why people want to hang out with me. And she's like, they probably think you're cool. And I'm like, probably not. I love her so much. And then my last little goal, I want to make dolls. I want dolls made of me, but I want them to look like this. I want them to be so cursed because when this Oikawa doll came out, people were buying it, and they were like suffocating it in plastic bags and throwing it in pots of macaroni and cheese and dunking it in the toilet, and I want that to happen. I want people to like abuse a Myrna doll because I want to see what they do. They like tied it to the ceiling fans and let it like swing around, and that's what I want. I want that so bad. It's all that I want. It's all that I need in this world ever, in my whole life, and that's it. Is I want that. It would be so funny. It would, and then you had like one half of the people that were like putting Oikawa in the toilet, and then you had the other half of the people like traveling around the world and posting pictures of him in like little outfits that they made, and they're like, Oikawa's in France, and I'm like, wow. And so like, imagine if that's how it was with Myrna, right? Like little Myrna dolls, that would be so great. That would be so fantastic. Okay. Next up is, these are all my credits. I just have to give credit. Look at how many people made, okay, I had 3 people work on my model, because I had my artist, my rigger, and then my artist like he didn't have the stuff cut, so I needed to get somebody to cut the model. But like, it all worked out. It all worked out. And then yeah, I have like, you know, Peachy made my logo, and Miru made my badges, and Menticourt made my profile picture on like all of my social media, and my emotes that are definitely coming, that are not here yet, but they're currently being worked on, was made by Krylin on Twitter, and I'm just so excited. I'm so happy. Like, literally nothing that you see today, except for the fucking PowerPoint, would be possible without any of these people at all. And then this is just a little thank you to my IRL people, specifically Raquel and Emily. Emily's not here right now, but Raquel is, and this is why I wanted you to be here for the debut. Because, okay, so what happened was, I sent a Snapchat literally at, I sent a Snapchat at probably like midnight or 1 in the morning my time to both Emily and Raquel, and I was like, so what if I like became a VTuber? Like, what if I did that? I was like, what if I became a VTuber? Like, just a silly little idea. Just a little idea. And they were both like, absolutely do it. Like, 100% serious, do it. And so then I made an account, and I got a free model, and I did it, and I started streaming, and they showed up to literally every single stream at the beginning. And literally, I would not be where I am today without them telling me to do it, because I would have jokingly said that, and then if I had not been forced into doing this, I wouldn't do it. I would have just never been here, and Myrna would not exist. Honestly, thank you everybody for coming by. I feel so supported and loved, and that's kind of really crazy, because I genuinely was so scared. I thought you guys were gonna hate me for some reason. You're all absolutely stellar people, and you're so wonderful, and I just love all of you dearly. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you again soon.